at you with yet another one. Who knows whether this is going to be final live or not. I'm moving again. I've been doxed, so I'm moving. Okay? I hope everybody's well. I hope everybody's doing grand. And I hope everybody that used to be drug addicts are still drug free. If you're not drug free, then I would advise you to get drug free. From an addict to an addict, guys. From an addict to an addict. Only an addict knows how another addict operates. You know, people like mothers and fathers who haven't got a clue what it's like to be an addict. Whether it's a gambling addiction, whether it's a drug addiction, an alcohol addiction, whatever addiction. Hang on, I'm gonna have to. Somebody drop a comment for me, please, to see if this comment board's rattling off, or whether my phone's been put on restricted mode again. I just bought an iPhone. Oh yeah, here they are. I'm not an easy lad. How you doing? Yes, Wicked Des. I'm doing all right, kid. I'm not doing too bad. In fact, I'm not doing great. I won't lie to you, but I'm not doing. I've been worse. I've been a lot worse than I am now, mate. But it is what it is. There you go. 5 people in, 5 likes straight away. Somebody just took one away, but it is what it is. Was a bit worried about it last night, kid. Nah, worried. Listen, I seen some kid with a pyramid ring on, which that normally tells me they're a traveller. So he wanted to have a look. So listen, I got myself on a dog and bone. I got myself a lift to the place where I'm staying. I've only got to press the SOS button, me, and I get a lift straight away. Well, not straight away, that'd be a lie. But within the hour. If it was emergency, they'd be there on site. You know what I'm saying? But yes, Bubs. What's up, mate? I'm alright, Bubs. I'm fucking sat here worrying Montclair, so I can't be doing that fucking bad, can I? You know what I'm saying? But you get people saying, oh, have you been to Turkey? No. I've not been to Turkey just yet. But I was a bit worried myself, to be fair. I walked around with a certain object in my pocket, which, yeah, an object can be a cigarette, it can be a can of lager, it can be a vape. But, you know, we've got a massage parlour, me and my mate. And, you know, like I keep telling you all, everything with a stipulation has a manipulation. You know them fake guns, them metal guns, that 5-ball burns that can be drilled out to fire a 7 or 9 mil bullet. Well, them guns, I've not got them, but I'm just saying, we've got a massage parlour between me and my 3 mates, 2 mates, one's just with Joey. But anyway, we've got massage guns with big balls on the end of them. You might have seen them, you might not. They look like a gun, but they've just got like a massage ball at the end of it. But like I say, anything's got a manipulation that's got a stipulation. So in other words, is it a fucking massage gun or is it a debilitating gun? I wouldn't shoot somebody because I wouldn't have. I wouldn't want to kill anybody. I couldn't live with it. But he said to me, he said, let me jump on your live stream there, mate. I was only getting some chicken and chips. Lovely it was fucking 13 quid or 12 quid. And listen, get on this. I said to him, it was £9.29 for the original meal, right? So I said, I don't want a drink. Just knock a pound off or something. So they come back with the same fucking meal without a drink for £10.29 or £10.19. I couldn't be asked to argue with them guys. Live stream or no live stream. I couldn't be asked to argue with the cunts. I just thought, you know what, I'll just leave it. It is what it is, you know. So I bailed home with it. I ate most of it when I got home. But I get some of it en route. Peri fries. Fucking hell, mate. Honest to God, they are the bollocks. But I'm moving. I've been docs now, so I'm going to move myself because I can. Because it's all self-funded. You know what I'm saying? Hotel to hotel. If I've been doxed in one town, I'll go to the next town. Do you get me? Just for my own safety, my own health and safety, my own health and my own safety as well. So I bought, get on this, I went into the fucking CEX store. I bought an iPhone for 375, like a purplish blue coloured one. It was a 14 Pro Max. So they put it through. I didn't know they put it through. They had no rights to until I went to the card, went to the till with cash or card. Anyway, they put it through already. I said, I don't want that one, I want that one. She said, well, you've already paid for that one now. So I paid for both of them together. So I paid 375 and 315 on one of my credit cards. So I woke up this morning and I thought they refunded me 315 instead of refunding me for the purple one, which was 375. So in the end, I found the right cunts. Luckily, the manageress was real, salt of the earth woman, lovely woman, Muslim woman. But any of you that don't know about religion, it's not a religious channel, but Muslim is more cleaner and more the truth than Christianity or Catholicism together. Listen, there's only one God, guys, you know this, but there's many religions. I'm not going to divulge actually what what thing I am, what faith I follow. But yeah, so I've had a traveller come in the shop yesterday and said to me, "Can you buy me a weed?" In other words, can you get me to a fucking dark alley to pass a bag of weed? So in me being me, I've thought, hang on a minute, it might be paranoia, may well be, but paranoia gets you quite far in this world. It makes you so you're double sure of what you're fucking doing and what you're saying. Now, I've told you for life and forever long on here, I've conducted myself completely wrong because you know the travelling community, yeah, they've got a bad name, I know that. I know they've got a bad name, but they shouldn't have a fucking bad name, mate, because they're good fucking people. Genuinely good, hard workers and good fucking people. That's who I served my apprenticeship with, the travelling people. You get me? When you're moving, when would you like to know, love? Leave it in the fridge, man. Leave what in the fridge, kid? Give the can to a fucking stranger or something. No, what it was, piss no. What happened was, you buy 4 cans in St Helens or Liverpool, car package, 9% lager, 4 for £6.49. I went in the shop, it was £11.50. I reported him last night. Called me a snitch, I don't give a fuck. I've reported him to trading standards for overcharging. How can you buy, even from the opposite shop, which I bought from the night before, £6.49 in the same town within about half a mile radius of where that was fucking bought from? So I bought it because I was there and I couldn't be asked going to bargain booths, which is like a 15-minute walk. So what's wrong with you? Fuck all's wrong with me, mate, Mikey idiot. What's wrong with you, mush? Isn't there enough till? Is people asking for identification nowadays for to do a job, before you get a job passed? Do you not like paying on chip and pin? You got to pay your fucking taxes now, guys. Now I'll stop there, right? You got to pay the taxes now. I paid mine. Yeah, that was made in fucking Switzerland, not made in fucking China. And it wasn't purchased by me. That belonged to my dead grandfather. The original receipt was £3,000 £200 in 2007 when he bought it brand new. Okay? Now, I'm not going to tell you what it's worth now, but it's worth more than quadruple of what he purchased it for. One, because the strap's been discontinued, yeah, and the dial. There's 3 dials that have been discontinued. This one, Pepsi, they call it for short, peppermint, green, spear, which my brother got, was spearmint, and my sister got mother of pearl, which had a diamond bezel. My mum said, what do you want for your 40th birthday present, Mark? You don't forget you're getting your granddad's watch. I said, a diamond bezel for my watch, Mum, please, I beg you. She said, okay. So my mum's not short, you know. So anyway, she took it to the shop and she said, Miss blah blah, you're going to devalue the watch. That needs to stay original. It's been discontinued by Rolex. The strap, the clasp, and the bezel and dial. You don't see a bezel like that in today's watches. Like, I forgot, there's a name for it, I forgot what it is. You know, you see all the little slices in the bezel. Now it's just a round bezel. Datejust nowadays is one of the cheapest. This is one of the cheapest Rolexes to buy. The 3rd cheapest. You got the Precision, which is dirt cheap but still expensive now. You got the King, which is kind of expensive but not as expensive as, and then the Datejust. So let's say it's one of the fucking cheapest Rolexes that you can buy. If I was to wear a fake, fucking hell, I'd at least see. I'm moving it now. I don't need to because it stops the time. I shook it to fuck the other day because I don't wear it often. So when I don't wear it, I come to it, and sometimes it's on the wrong date and the wrong time. Keep pressing love hearts, guys. Off topic, yeah, that's ADD, adult attention deficit disorder. That's where that is, off topic. That's where that comes from, mate. But anyway, I'm moving. What time are we on, guys? 10 to 3. 10 to 3. I've got till 4 o'clock on this live. Then I'm going to, at 4 or half 4, I'm going to have to bounce. Got something to do. Yeah, so, hang on. Hey, Mr. New York. I just subscribe here. Sammy, thank you for your subscription. Oliver Wilkie, using the translation mode, but nonetheless, doesn't matter. They're all love arts, and the Manchester City Blue love art at that. So you must know I'm a Man City fan. But I'm not doing too good, to be honest with you these days, guys. I'm not going to fall off the wagon and start eating the drugs again. Far from it. However, I am going to stay on the straight and narrow, and I'm going to drop this channel quite shortly. I've got another week to make a decision whether I want to sell it or keep it. If I'm not ruffling people's feathers, then I'll keep it. If I am, then I'll just twirl it in. Cost me nothing. So it's what, 1,000% profit, I think we'd call it, or 100% profit. I'm not sure, but I don't want to sell it. I want to keep going, but just not mention the certain. Are you filming with the microwave? Nah, mate. Jonas, just for your lip. Getting timed out, lad. I'm not accepting 24 hours. There you go, see ya. Honest, come back with a different profile, mate, and you might get answers. You're in hospital, Mr. New York. You're just timed out. Easy, lad. How you doing? Ricky Desert, I'm alright. Let me see the top fans. Ricky Desert, #1. Sammy, Oliver Wilkie. No picture. Mr. New York World says it all. Mikey 80. Bubs, I know the real one. At ST073. Kane, Self, blah blah. Bobby Shuker, Helen. Helen's been in here a few times, but never officially dropped a comment. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. Sammy, well, I have to go. I'm sure I'll be back. You take care. Hope I'll get better for you. Listen, I'm a fucking winner, not a chicken dinner, mate. But thank you for your regards anyway. Enough love. God bless you, Sammy. Yeah, only thing that'll defeat me is me fucking self. Now, as long as I don't come on here dissing people, listen, I'm working blind here, guys. I'm working blind. I haven't got a fucking clue who I'm talking to. It could be a fucking murder squad, for all I know. I mean, I don't give a fuck nonetheless, but I won't come on here when I've had a drink again, like I've told you, because I start issuing threats and this and that and the other, and I haven't got a clue who I'm talking to. I'm not high. High on life, mate. I am Montclair life. Yeah, you got it. Do you want to see the QR code in the back of it as well? You can see that if you want, mate. Let me show you the back of it. Let me see if I can show you the back of it. Here's a mirror. So if I spin it round that way, that shows you the front. If I spin it round, if I keep that there above my head, it will say what? What does that say? Montclair. Yeah, thank you. I thought it did. Listen, maybe I should start taking a leaf out of other people's fucking books and buying fake clothes, counterfeit clothes. You know, like there, look. Gore-Tex, Acid Gel, Ventura 6, Gore-Tex. Smackheads don't wear Gore-Tex. If they do, they're fucking stolen. But anyway, I've been doxxed where I am, so I'm moving on for security reasons only. Okay? Now, when I move, I've already disabled Google Play and Google Chrome, because somebody else has got access to my Google Premium, not my Google Play or Google whatever it is, and another one, Chrome. When they ended me live yesterday, when they thought shit was gonna fucking come on top for me, like they planted a seed, they planted a firm to come and cop for me for nothing, for something I haven't fucking done in the first instance. But however, how was it that my fucking live went dead at the exact same time as I said, hang on a minute guys, I think I've been doxxed here. If you're not from the travelling community, doxed means my details, my home address, whatever. See this phone here now? I'm going to give it to some refugee to where I'm fucking staying at the moment. Or if they're refugee or not, doesn't matter. So I'm going to get a fucking £300 Samsung phone. It's coming nowhere near my new abode because it's got malware on it. Okay? Where people can detect my precise location. I mean, it's been like for months, and they haven't bothered changing it for one reason. I couldn't give a flying, and that means flying fook. I couldn't give a flying fook. Now all I've got to do is collect meds in a little while, Look, I've just been out and bought some toiletries. Only there. You can't see it. Look, it's sure. Only, it's fucking nearly a tenner. In fact, more than a tenner for that. A shower gel. Deodorant. Every man needs a deodorant. Aloe sensitive. Toothpaste. I've not brushed my teeth. It doesn't matter whether I brush my teeth or not. They're getting replaced well before this time next year. Well before. But hang on, what we on? January. Yeah, no. The year's out. I'll have a new set of teeth. I've just had a front filling. Save weight on so I can get it done quicker. Get a quicker appointment. NHS was 6 weeks. Private was the following day. So we opted to go for the private. Look. Teeth. I need a little black mark by the NHS. Before I type a guarantee that fucking filling had, because I did not NHS, you don't give a choice, but when you pay for it yourself, you do. So it must be at least a 36 months, at least 3 years, 36 months. What do you call it? Guarantee towards that. However, I don't know what's going to happen. But we'll find out when we get there, won't we? We'll find out when we get there, guys. We'll find out when we get there. We'll find out when we get there. But yeah, look, I'm not coming on here anymore. I've never come on here to provoke anybody. But I just don't see why I should sell my channel. You can't sell a YouTube channel, per se. You know what I mean? But if someone's offering you 15 ton for fucking nearly 1,700 followers, you're going to bark at it, aren't you? If you're short, you'd fucking snap it up. But if you're not going to. And like, this is how it is. Yeah? If you don't want to watch the channel, buy yourself from watching the channel. That way, any shorts, any videos, any fucking live streams, you will not be privy to. But if you're going to be so nosy to come in and look and be offended by anything I say or don't say, then that to me is your fucking problem. I just spoke to my mate, he's out in a week and a half from a maximum category prison, Frankland. The old cat is in there, but he's on the personality disorder unit. John Tuffy. Yes, John Tuffy. He's allowed me to drop his name. His name's John Tuffy. Do the homework, guys. Do the homework amongst the travelling people. Do the homework amongst the St. Helens and Liverpool fraternity. He's a force to be reckoned with, and he's my new business partner. I'm not saying I want trouble because of this, because I fucking don't. In fact, far from it. I want the fucking opposite. All I want is fucking peace and happiness. But if the only way I'm going to get that is by dropping his name, he's told me, I've just spoke to him now, like, if this phone ever goes off, when the prison phone, because he won't go near the mobile no more, because he's nearly out, and if he gets nipped with a mobile phone, it's 42 days extra. It's too close to the EDR, expected date of release, for them that know, they know. If they don't know, they don't know. I'll just explain to them. Yeah, you can laugh all you want, guys. You can laugh all you want. You know John Tuffy. Yeah, he used to be seeing Emma Powell, Eugene's ex-wife. If he can tell Eugene what to do and what not to do, Eugene Price, he's a good friend of mine, Eugene. I go back many years with him, but he knows John Tuffy's well above his pay grade. Okay? So for you travellers that are watching, John Tuffy, okay? mention that name to Eugene Price. Eugene Price is a lovely man, lovely geezer, top fella. He's changed so much since he's gone into prison. I've got him on my Facebook. Yeah. Now I'd done a WhatsApp call with him when was it? January or February. So it'd have been summer last year, around summer last year. I did a fucking 20 odd minute, nearly half an hour phone call with him on WhatsApp from behind the door. Well, not from behind the door, but he had somebody operating his phone outside, yeah, that fed him the information legally inside. Know what I'm saying? So I'm not throwing nobody under the bus. Don't sell, mate. Nah, you can't sell a YouTube channel. Well, you can if somebody's willing to put the dough up, which they are. But I don't wanna do it. Pips. You're in jail, fam. Nah, not in jail, kid. As you can see, they're not full. There's no bars on them windows, mate. No bars on them windows, kid. If you're in HMP though, give us a fucking share out, lads. Give us a shout if you're watching from behind the door. Thumbs up from behind the door, guys. HMP talk, you know the score. I've just had a lovely jacket potato, best butter with cheese and beans, salt and pepper. Oh my days. Oh my days. I'm about to go after I pick my script up. I'm about to get a McDonald's, 3 double cheeseburgers and a milkshake. Because I'm losing a bit of weight lately under stress that I'm under. So I need to interact that with families. Banging those to the ones on the fours. I'm on the ones, me lad. The fours would near me. Belter. She's a belter. Anybody not listening to Jerry Cinnamon, the Scottish songwriter, singer-songwriter? He is a fucking belter. I seen him at Amden Park last year, and I seen him at the Scottish Hydro, and I'm booked in September to see him at the Utility Arena in Newcastle. So I'm looking forward to that. Bang your doors, the ones, oh yeah, bang your doors to ones to the fours, lad. We've got 5 landings up north, ones to the 5s. Hello from London, what's the channel about? Well, it's meant to be about mental health, drug recovery and drug addiction. However, I keep getting told that keep derailing me motive, you know. But yeah, the smiley face, you'll let go. The old class is interactions. So carry on, guys. See, there's another troll then. I'm not selling James Hall. I'm not selling fuck all, mate. It's illegal. You can't sell a YouTube channel. You can get you in hospital. First one, no. Easy lad. How you doing, Ricky Desert? I'm sweet-ish. Ellen265 said hi. Will not come back. But it says something. Mr. New York, Iron Hospital. He's just been Shanghai before. Was a bit worried about you last night, kid. Nah, I was sweet last night, mate. It wasn't last night, it was Friday night. Monday morning now. Otherwise, my sister can't tell the time between fucking Monday and Friday. I said, I've not spoken to you for days. I said, yeah, I spoke to you. It was last night. Fucking soft cunt. I'll be sending her a text. What are you smoking? Just a vape, lad. I'm not monetized, so it's not going to be copyrighted. So there you are. I-80 Pro. It is. I won't buy it again though, because it's not strong enough. Summer Dream on one side. Summer Dreams on the other side. So Summer Dream one side, Summer Dreams on the other side. It says, I'm going to flip the script here. I'm going to open the new one and see if that's any more, because it doesn't touch me back to me. And that's what we all buy vapes for. I'm just fix myself up. I don't want to come across as some fucking skank on here, you know what I mean? Yeah, I've got a fucking £325 t-shirts on my back. Doesn't mean I'm rich. I've got a Rolex watch on my wrist. Inherited from my grandfather. Yeah, made in Switzerland. Swiss made, not made in Chinese. You've only got to look at the clasp. That'll tell you everything you need to know. But I shouldn't have it together, really. But I have got the box there. And I've got the card there. I'm not going to show you the reverse of it, because that's got the model and the serial number. And somebody could easily claim it's theirs if they had the serial number. So I shouldn't have it together anyway, because if I was to get robbed and it had the serial number, they had all the stuff with it. Like, they could write the fake receipts out, say I bought it. Bubs, what's happening, brother? What you smoking, babe? What you smoking? Correcting of your spelling, unsuited the first time. Give the can to a fucking stranger or something. Nah, I just didn't want to drink 4 cans. They only sold them in packs of 4. I've reported them to trading standards today because there's £6.50, £6.49 in bargain booze, a 15-minute walk away. So for convenience, I paid the price. Okay? But I'm not a big drinker anyway, so I only drink once or twice a week, if that. Anyway, let's go finish comments. Leave it in the fridge. I'll put you in the fucking fridge, Ricky Deza. Undrawn and quartered, lad. In the fucking fridge. Under the sledge in Wales, in other words. When you're smoking, when you're moving, wouldn't you like to know? Are you pissed? No, I'm not. So what's wrong with you? Fuck all's wrong with me. There's just nothing right with me, that's all. What you saying, mate? You okay? Oliver Wilkie, yeah, I'm sweet. Oliver Wilkie said hi. Sammy said hi. Do you like sausage sandballs? This one's going. He's getting put to keep him. Sausage sandballs. Where the fuck's it? Yeah, he's gone. Sausage sandballs. It might be genuine. See, what I do on this channel, I fucking accuse people who are probably none the wiser. I've got nothing to fucking do with anything I'm going through. And I dox them. I say, I chip them out, delete them, because it's like, wow. But anyway, I'm going to get me chemist, me medication from the chemist. So, not yet, in an hour. So if you want to do the tour with me, you're more than welcome. I'm well happy to share my location. I've got nothing to fucking hide or nothing to be scared of. Love Mother and Pearl, beautiful. So do I, but she's had it fucking ruined. A fella put fucking £4 worth of mined diamonds, not lab diamonds, mined diamonds on the bezel, and wasn't told, like my mum was told with my watch, not to do it because it will devalue the watch. You'd expect a diamond bezel, lab diamonds, £4, to enhance a watch's value, but it's not. It's diminished its value, her value, its value for her. But she said she's not bothered. It's my granddad's watch. Doesn't matter what's on it. It's my granddad's watch. which is a first shout, really. It's never going to be for sale. Anyway, it's fucking hell. Gone a bit bright there. What the fuck's happening? What's it from there? See, because of I've gone Oliver Wilkie off topic. I'm always joking. Nah, I'm always off topic. I've got adult ADD. Well, I'm trying not like back on. Yeah. Listen. Then on JD Sports. There's a vet. Sorry, guys. Anybody that wants to buy a pair of Zavetti gloves with a grip on Zavetti, yeah, and there is the Canadian flag, which are made by Canada, but like Aquascutum, they call it a poor man's Burberry, different check, but similar. CP Company is known as the poor man's Stone Island. Zavetti is known as poor man's thingy. But anyway, it should be 65 quid. The one offer now for 40 quid in JD. Go and grab a pair, guys. While you're in the sale. Go grab a pair while you're in the sale, guys. Let me see where my battery's at. No, I'm still on 91%. I'm still sweet. I'm sure I'm coming down with a bit of a cold, I sound like I'm coming down with a bit of cold. Fuck off with your angle grinder. Saying that, no. You've got till 8 o'clock tonight, 11 o'clock tonight to finish that. Then you've got to stop your power tools. You can start them 8 o'clock in the morning, not a moment after. Not a moment before, should I say. Hey, Mr. New York, I've just subscribed here. Yes, Sammy, well done. Kane, go jump. Go jump from what, kid? You good, Mark, then, or what? Oliver Wilkie, I'm sound, mate. Can tell by how the bracelet rattles. The bracelet doesn't rattle. That's called the mechanism. Automatic. The bracelet rattles, look. That's how much fucking weight I've lost since I was in hospital. Look at this. Well, I can't, at the wrist end, I can put a finger behind it. Look, finger behind it. Hang on, can I see that properly? I'll do it that way. I can put a finger behind that. I've had two links took off it already. You can tell, but yeah, that means it's an original. There's a magnet in. It's called automatic movement. So when you're walking down the street, blah blah, it charges itself. It'll last for a few months, but I don't wear it often. In fact, it's well overdue for returning to its fucking hiding place. Certain family members, which I won't divulge live on YouTube. However, it's a real Rolex. If it wasn't a real Rolex, I'd fucking tell you. What's a shame? There was African people in the last mental health order was. That's fake. Let me shine the torch in it. Shine the torch in it, and it tells them straight away if they can see through the dial with the I forgot what it's called, where the date is. They won't be able to see the date, okay? But the date lights up if it's a real one, right? And also, as soon as you turn the torch off, the fingers, the finger on the fingers on 10 past, quarter past, 20 past, they all light up. So when it's dark at night, I've only got to look at my watch and I can tell the time. The only reason I don't tell the time on my watch is when I've got my phone at hand perfectly. So, um, in other words, if it takes me quicker to fucking tell the time by my phone than it does from lifting fucking my coat from my jacket top up above the thing, and more often than not, look at that. Look, guys, look. That's had 3 links took off it. My granddad was a big guy, so he had it custom made. Right, it was 22 stone, my granddad. That fit me. It didn't fit me. I had to push it up from the get-go. But because I've been losing so much weight, because Mossley Hill Hospital overdosed me, I was on 100 mils of morphine per day, 50 in the morning, 50 12 hours later, and I'm allowed a PRN. Some of you probably know what it is, some of you don't. For the ones that don't, it is as required pain relief for breakthrough pain. Okay? And they gave me 47.5. They gave it me, and I thought, that's a lot. It was over down my neck by that time. So I've made a complaint via PALS. You in England, I know what PALS is. You people in Scotland probably won't know what PALS is. PALS is an independent place. Am I getting another spot? An independent place that it sticks up for you more than the hospital, even though they're meant to be independent. So I've had one doctor relieved from his duties. He can't prescribe anything to anybody for 12 months or unless he completes the general medicine management course. The nurse that dispensed it was none of her business, but she should have seen a red flag. 7.5 is the maximum. 47.5 is an attempted assassination. The healthcare system that countersigned anybody that's been on CDs, controlled drugs like morphine or pregabalin in the community without in a clinical setting, i.e. a general hospital or a mental health hospital, they've got to sign it. One's a signee and one's a counter-signee. None of them spotted it. So I put complaints in, and I've been told to expect anything from 40 to 80,000 pounds minus the 25% they're taking. They wouldn't take a claim on a no-win, no-fee basis if there wasn't a cat in hell chance that they would suffice. It was me so that's right. I've got to be mindful of the time here, guys, because we've got to be mindful of the time here, guys, because the mate's picking up. Was it 20 past 2? Or 20 past 3? Not so far. Half 5. No, an hour left. An hour and 10 minutes. Half 4. I'll be shutting shop. Ash, Mackhead, nice to meet you, mate. Texas Mac to burn one end, doesn't he? Made in Switzerland, not fucking China or Turkey, whatever they're made. Look at the bezel. You can tell by the way it's the straps. You can hear it's loose for the start. You can see how loose it is. Look, because I've lost weight. Look at the strap. It's fucking falling off me. But anyway, it's going back to its hiding place. My granddad died 4 days before Christmas a few years ago in 2018, and it fit me when I first put it on, but because I stopped taking antipsychotic medication, it's sound. ESG, Rolex, solid. Squirrel patch, listen, kidder. It is solid. It is a Rolex, and you know me. You don't know me actually. You only know me from old Squirrel patch. Yeah, you just popped in on the live. Ask me a question, girl. Do you want me to flog? Do you want me to make a sale on this chair channel, or do you want me to keep it running? If you want me to disappear and my videos disappear, there's 15 some waiting for me. I knocked him back this morning. I said, look, I've got to put it past my audience, and I've got to get the SP. Nobody's phoned me. You've got my number. I've got 2 new numbers for when I leave the accommodation where I'm at now. I've been doxxed, okay? Which means to me I've got to move. Right? A traveller come in when I was buying an iPhone. Can you buy me a bag of weed? You're a traveller. And as soon as I started mentioning the cant and Kakaraka, he bailed. I'm staying in the hotel. Are you really? Well, I'm staying in the hotel as well. But it's called the Premier Inn. He's probably in the Hilton. They've got loads of fucking money. But I've not got loads of money. Yup, the travellers, you know that, kid. Do you know what, Squirrel Patch? It is good for me, you know. It is. But you never, ever, ever. This phone I'm using, I've just bought 2 phones separately. A new, fresh Android. I've disabled Google Play, as you know. I've disabled Google Chrome, as you know. I've got an AVG antivirus, military grade, but I set that up after the phone was contaminated, which they're telling me anything that come before we're not responsible for. But Squirrel Patch, if you're Annie, just speak to me, kiddo. Just speak to me. That's all I ask. Just speak to me, love. Never mind, fuck the travellers. You're getting fucking removed. Hang on, you're getting removed, you are. Fuck the travellers, fuck all. Travellers are good people. Never mind, obviously you don't know anything. You don't know anything about travellers. You just see the council. You just see them leaving shit in nappies behind back in fucking 15, 20 years ago. Well, if the council provided them bins, they wouldn't have had to do that, would they? And if you knew how clean travellers fucking lived, they live cleaner than us. You walk into a traveller's caravan or chalet, and you tell me you've not walked into a fucking showroom, and I'll show my fucking ass all down this town. So the bottom of the Chinese got to your Google Play. The Chinese might have done, but I'm Vietnamese. I'm a different breed, kid. Listen, Google Ireland got to my YouTube Premium. Google Ireland. Okay? How do I know that? Because I have my phone addressed, which in layman's terms mean scrutinised for malware, even forget the antivirus, above that. You know, my mate owns a scrapyard. In St. Helens, you've only got to guess who it is, Squirrel Patch. He's warring with Jimmy the Bar now over land. Jimmy the Bar's trying to come back and bully him. He sold him the land 30 fucking years ago. And he's trying to come back and claim a fucking part in it. Nah. But anyway, he's more fucking firmed up than I'll ever dream of being. Yeah. Little did they know it. The son's got worldwide connect, not nationwide, worldwide connections. If it was the prices and if it was the Ireland, no, the prices are all in England. You know this. The English travellers. Doesn't matter if you're English or Irish. I've got nothing bad to say, but listen, Squirrel Patch, I think it's you, Anne Marie, right? I won't mention your second name. Anne Marie, look, listen to me, kiddo. Please. Your mother cooked me and my pregnant girlfriend what you call meat and veg, okay? Then they cooked our Christmas dinner not once, but on 2 consecutive Christmases. Tell me your mother's 79 now. Your mother is 79. Don't put a name up. I dare you. You do not put her name up. Or don't even tell her. No, don't tell that part. If somebody made in jail, I would never blag. I would never reverse a prison call. Yeah, let's get this light up a bit. Anyway, Squirrel Patch, look, I've got so much respect for you and your mother. You as well. But you're more Becky's friend than mine. Yeah, you're more Becky's friend than mine. But I think even your mum was trying to avoid me. Stay away from Becky, she's trouble. Do you know your mother was over the moon when I got your baby sister? Don't make me cry. In fact, Mark, give you a fucking shake. Stay strong on this one. Right, Squirrel Patch, your mother, John T. Nah, it wasn't John T. You know who tough he is. You've done your homework. You know what he's about. You're not thick, but that's not a threat to you, lovely. At the end of the day, you, Mary, Terence, John, Martin, I forget the other one's name. In fact, John is in Walton now. I could have had him dealt with, but I've not. Why? Because he's got nothing, absolutely nothing. I've got nothing against that man. I've only doxed him once. I told you what fucking colour clothing he was wearing. A white and orange jumper and a pair of grey shorts when he was released 6 months ago. Obviously, he's a prolific offender. Terence, leave the second name aside. Terence knows me as Sublick, knows me as a very, very good person. Do you really think I could live with the fact I'd killed a fucking woman or man and live with it? No. I would knock on the nearest prison door, police station door, and say, look, she asked for these, I gave them. I never. If I'd have gave her anything that night, I'd have been fucked. Had it been a different night, I may well have done. Who knows? Drug users share together. I didn't even know she was part of your family. I thought it was Terence, John, Martin, Amory, Murray. One brother missing, can't think his name. I've met Martin, was bald dead. John, I've only seen coming out of Walton prison. I got told of his release date, so I was told what he was wearing on the day he was released. Okay, then that's my friend in the street, Billy Moore, live on camera. Has he got I think it's a um Art Street in post number I don't want to come on here. And if you've got problems with us travellers or Eddie Doyle or whoever anybody else, his son Colin Doyle, if you've bumped them, good luck to you, girl. Good fucking luck to you. I could imagine your mother has fucking took him to the fucking cleaners, and the kids will be wondering, where the fuck's my dad's money gone? Well, they wasn't smart, was they? So they lost at the fucking start. End of story. Fair play to you. It wasn't John T. Darling in. If it was John T. Darling in, it would disable the internet. I wish it never, because you would hear what would be spoken. But when you phone, you won't touch an illegal phone like an iPhone or smartphone, because you only got less than 2 weeks left. Yeah, I'm picking him up. Not picking him up in an M3 BMW M3 competition. Guesties, yes, Guesties. You got it, Guesties. Malcolm Gueston, Stephen Guesty. He earns 3 grand a week on the scrapyard. He can cover what he earns and what motors he drives. Who's been to my transit van and fucking drew oil out of it, plastic, so they could drain, because it was in a rush, so they could drain it quicker. Well, now the van's insured. Won't fucking poke it for like in other words, smoke it. I'll get 138,000 miles, and it's got 152 on the clock. So to do the maths for you, the engine itself has done 12,500 miles. So what we're doing, we're taking the engine out, clutch, gearbox, 10 grand. Because for the camper van conversion, everybody's mad at camper van conversion at the moment. And if they get a V5 with a new engine that can be verified from Ford that it is a new engine, yeah, the injectors have gone because some silly cunt took the oil out. No oil lamp come on. So obviously they've been rounded with a skeleton. The most vulnerable fucking Range Rovers and Defenders, Land Rovers in Lagos, in Nigeria, than is in London, because they're the most weakest vehicle to buy. My mate said, Mark, I told you to buy a Citroen. They can't rob them. You can't steal them. The skeleton doesn't work. Rovers, BMs, not BMs, because they come off the back of Ford. And the most, with a skeleton, walk round it, the car with a skeleton, you're in the motor. Pierce the letterbox, put your fucking prod 6 feet in, and then that finds the keys. And then you won't know, but you'll know once the engine starts. Once the engine starts, you pull your prong out, there you go, off skis, to a chop shop. It'll go to Dubai in a container. If it's not, it'll go to the chop shop and sent to Africa, you know. Hang on. Check your network selection. Yeah, here we are, we're back up. It's just I've got a dodgy reception when I'm at the moment. Like I said, I got a docs last night, so I'll be moving tonight. Squirrel Patch. Squirrel Patch. Do us a favour, kid. Please. Many of them. Alien Glow. Olive Skin Glow. But you can go anywhere. Sit in the naughty corner for sea glow, yeah. No. It's called the Italian Squirrel Patch. John T. Darling in. I thought it was John T. Tell me. You've got my number. Channel. See, I know you've got to control this channel. I'm not thick. Why do you think I've kept it? I've not disappeared. into the moonlight. Why? For a reason. A fucking valid reason. Because before you gotta set people about people to be fucking perpetrated for being orchestrated vigilantes, you got to provide the proof. All these people will work for a fraction of the price. Right? Anthony, you need to get a better phone. It's not the phone. Listen, I'm going to a different gaff. Right? I'm going to a different gaff. Trust me, you'll have better reception. You can't get better than S25 Ultra, kid. Come on. Anyway, Junkie, you're going for one. I'll just remove you. In fact, no, I won't remove you. What we'll do is I'll fucking time you out, you little cunt. 24 hours, naughty corner, tattoo by Junkie. Methadone face, Josh G. Yeah, time out again. Told you, I don't make no money off this channel, guys. So I can time me whatever the fuck out I want. But let's go back to Squirrel Patch. I think the Chinese is hacking the internet. They might listen. Squirrel Patch. They might well be. That's Anne Marie. Listen, mate. Would you want? I'm going to talk straight to you. And I go to the bottom. Right, you can't time me out. What you feel? I just have. I'll do it again. No, I'll do it again. Unless you've got something in here that's an error. So there you go. You've been timed out for now. But anyway, Squirrel Patch is what I'm after. She's not getting removed. She's a fucking diamond. Right, think the Chinese is hacking his internet. Right, Squirrel Patch. I see you as Amory. If not, you're somewhere very, very close to Amory, right? Do us a favour, let me tell you this. Why don't we do what I suggested in the first instance? Eh? Why don't we sit round your mum's table? Because when John comes home, I will be coming to your mum's. Because then I'll have the backup I need. Okay? To be me and him only. However, round the corner, there'll be as many people that John thinks is required. Okay? Now, I've got nothing but love for you, Mary, Terence, John, Martin, and the rest combined. I've got more love for your mother than I've got for anybody. Okay? I know you're still watching. Now, your mum, Christine. No, I'm not going to mention no second names, but your mum, Christine, has helped me at the time of need. Don't tell me, don't tell Anne-Marie, don't. No, I'll tell you what, I threw her under the bus. I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, long story short is, your mother would always borrow me money. I used to owe £200 a week, a fortnight at one point. She always got her money. You know she did. You know, and it really upsets me. If you don't want to believe the toxicology reports, don't believe them, Anne-Marie. Don't believe them. But why did you pull me up in town? I'm not going to mention the town, the seaside town. Said to me, Mark, you give me a big hug, which is the last memory I have of not Amy, although she'll forever remain Amy to me. Her real name was Julie, okay? Now, Oh, this is hard work. This is hard fucking work, man. Just 0742 07450 750729. Repeat 07450 750752. Second number 07379 560611. And Marie, phone me, love, on one of them numbers. I'm not about to start phoning the police or this and that and the other. And it's just, it's out of my character. I've been a criminal all my life. You really think the fucking police will start helping me when things don't go my way from a certain thing? Do you really, really think that? No, it wouldn't happen. Just wouldn't happen. And I wouldn't want it to happen. You live by the sword and you fucking die by the sword. In other words, I've not committed a crime. Well, I've not been arrested for a crime or committed a crime, for 12 years. I've been off drugs now long before I met your sister. Now let me tell you this again. My sister told me, right, before your sister was declared dead in the early hours of the morning, you ever bring a girl to my home again and I will disown you, she said, because I brought Becky there in that many states and my sister's a straighthead. She lives 3 doors down from Amy Boy, okay? The prices, Amy Boy, 3 doors down on the same estate. She speaks with Michelle on a regular basis, but I understand travellers are travellers. And obviously I've told my sister, look, don't buy into anything they say or do. You're an outsider. Listen, we're from a different community, we've got different beliefs. I would love to be a traveller, because you know what? You've got better beliefs than fucking any religion to mankind. You just have married off at 16. You don't have sex until you've been married. That's the Catholicism way of doing things. But people still do it. Not the travelling community. I'm on about the gorges or country people, wherever you're from, whether that be England, Ireland, Scotland, or fucking Wales, or fucking Kathmandu, for all I care. But what I'm saying is, I've doxed myself. Some kid comes to me in a fucking pyramid ring on. Some kid comes to me when I was buying an iPhone, because I'm changing from Android to iPhone, I'm changing for security reasons only. Let me see if there's any more from Squirrel Patch. Got good teeth. I'm fucking well up when I get to Turkey soon, lad, and get them fucking levelled off. Yeah. Let me show you the proof, lad. You want to see the proof? As they say, the proof is in the pudding, yeah? Did you say the proof is in the pudding? Did you say that? Prove it, they say. Right, guys, come on. Answer me a question before I release what I've got to release. How many cards in a playing pack? You know a deck of cards that you play with? How many cards in them, guys? How many cards in them? How many cards in a deck of cards? Somebody must know. How many? Elaborate. But I tell you what, nobody's got the fucking IQ to elaborate. So I'm playing 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit, wrong way around. Yeah, dox myself then. That's wrong way around as well. No, it's not. Right, this way. Right. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So why would I be fucking sponging off you lot if I've got fucking credit coming out my ears? Yeah, a lot of it's credit. Okay. I'm sure everybody's car on the drives is coming back as credit, HPI. In other words, they pay it over 3 years and it's theirs. But they pay through the nose. Like I've paid through the nose a couple of times, maxing out my MasterCard. When I was with a girl, I found out after 2.5, 3 years that I could never love another girl as much as I loved the girl I lost that's in question right now. Amy McDonough, we'll call her. Okay? That's not a real name. But that's why we had to come and break the news, not the police, because she gave me a false name. Do me a favour, Anne-Marie. I'll never end my own life. Somebody can take it, no problem. But I'll never end my own life. But just do me a favour, please. I'm not wishing your mother dead. Far from it. She's 79 years young, and she'd probably live all of us out, truth be told. But I need this resolving before your mummy goes to her grave. You know, your mummy probably says this and that and the next, but your mummy knows I'm a good person. She does know this, and you know she does. 4 jokers in the pack, yeah. Well, there's 7 cards in fucking my pack, mate. You're a joker. Just screenshot the orange one and you can see all the details. Well, crack on, lad. It's fucking frozen. All my cards are frozen. So you try and use it, I'll get a notification to my phone. And if it's a notification, yeah. Let's see what this is. There you go. There you go. There's a guy that's just phoned me. Anthony, yeah, Ant from here. He just phoned me a scouser saying blah blah. The only one that's fucking I'm gutted, absolutely devastated that you can't fucking hear is the one from my mate coming from prison, which tells you all the be all and end all because of his close friend, even though it's on a prison phone. I don't give a fuck, and neither does he. At the end of the day, right, yeah, Anthony has just phoned me. Anthony has just phoned me there now from so I've just doxed my mobile number out to the world. It'll be changed in the morning. I'm just waiting to figure out this new iPhone because Android to iPhone is a difficult jump, as you all know. So once I've figured out how it's fucking done, then I'll put my 2 SIM cards in and say goodbye bye to this device, which is malwared up to the nines. Yeah, which is malware up to the nines. I've just had a call of Anthony. He's a scouser. Yeah, but I've just buttoned his call. I've answered the first one. I didn't know who it was. Answered it. You could all hear what I said. When my mate phones from prison, John Tuffy, the prison cut the internet off completely. So if you're on a live stream or you're on YouTube or you're on Facebook and a prison call comes through via the proper prison telephone, it cuts it all off. So you don't get to hear. And I've got to log back on quick after the call. But you heard what he said, and you heard what I'd said to him. Anthony is Mark, blah blah. Well, I'll give him a phone call after the live and see what his MO is. Yeah? Because I'll get him dealt with just as easily as any other cunt dealt with. Yeah? I'm not no smackhead Mark Farrow anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like I keep saying, I keep showing my granddad what's up. He'd fucking kill me for this. But look, he was alright. It's not how it's that is been discontinued. You can't buy that stuff anymore. It's all round, and they got longer straps to it. That no longer exists. This what was purchased in 2007 for 3,200 pounds. Not going to tell you about the way it's tenfold, nearly. Well, not tenfold minus a little bit of thing. It's worth. I tell you what, fuck it. It's worth £17,500 now, but 28 on insurance purposes. So it's been valued at 27,500 for insurance purposes. If I was to sell it, I would get 17,500. This watch doesn't have a price. £1,000,000 wouldn't buy my their grandfather's watch. Not a chance. You travellers know what watches are. You all got bought one for your fucking 10th birthday. Never mind 18th. You've all got Rolexes. And you know what I'm talking about. Squirrel Patch, come back on a sec, sweetheart. Anne-Marie, remember, come on, last time I saw you, I was having a little so-called scrap with that guy. We want me to get clean first. What do you mean? I am clean. I'm ready for the lie detector. I'm clean. I'm ready for the lie detector. You fucking pick 3 places that you want me to go separately. I will fund them all. Not all together. In fact, yeah, all together. I will fund 3 separate lie detectors from 3 separate people, 3 separate firms, companies, whatever you call them. Listen, they're like a DNA test. Like you done for James. God bless your little soul, your little son. And your new son. Anne-Marie, the last time I heard about you, you was doing really well. Rebecca told me that. You're off the drugs, blah blah. Well, not drugs, you know what I mean. But you're off the you're on the straight and narrow, as I say. He never was on drugs. But you know, you had a bit of a rocky lifestyle. But, you know, when you was down working in KFC as a youngster, and then you met some guy, obviously had an intimate relationship with him, and created his son, James. Okay, so I'm aware of that. See, I've just said that I'm back on the phone. I mentioned the word Frank Maloney, which I shouldn't do really, but I did do, and he would understand. Here it is again, buttoned straight away. Anthony Scouser, come on, lad, play the fucking game with you. Are you fucking mad? Because I'm not. I'm playing the game of fucking chess, not the game of checkers. You know what I'm saying? In other words, chess, think 3 or 4 moves in front. Checkers, work blind. Okay? I don't work blind. I do my due diligence. I won't speak to Squirrel Patch, otherwise I'm fucking his live off. Oh, just had some crazy scouser on the phone. I've just told him, John Dillon, he's doing a 35 wreck, but he's got many businesses out here who his lads are controlling because it's not from drug money, is from hard working money, okay? And I've mentioned the name to him, and his heart has fell out. He knows who John Dillon is. And I've said, do us a favour, go and say what you've got to say to me, to John Dillon's lads. What you name dropping for? What you name dropping for, he says. I said, I'm not name dropping. That's a serious name drop. And if I hadn't had the permission to mention that name from the get-go, I would be in serious trouble. See, he's ringing back, probably to apologise. Well, no, not yet, because he's not done his homework yet, I wouldn't imagine. But give him a couple of hours, and he said, John Dillon from Liverpool, he's got 4 or 5 young sons out here operating his businesses, legal businesses, okay? And he's seen his ass. He tried to apologise to me before. He phoned me before when I wasn't on live. Mark, look, at the end of the day, what you've got against blah blah is nothing to do with me. I said, no, it's not. Yeah, but you mentioned JD. JD is called. You mentioned JD. I said, yeah, I mentioned JD because I was told to mention JD. Any more problems I have, my mate, John Tuffy, for the benefit of the tape, has told me if I have any problems, he can send a fucking crocky crew, or a nosy crew up and or down the Lancs, whichever way it is, quicker they can send a 10 bob fucking rocket. So all I'm doing is not name dropping. I'm going off advice of John Tuffy. You squirrel patch. You know who John Tuffy is. You know he's a loose cannon. You know he's got certain challenge under the thumb. Yeah? You know this? He's my business partner, Squirrel Patch. Emily, listen, if you phone me on the number I've given to you, right, if next man's picked it up, you can pick it up. Phone me and have a heart-to-heart conversation. If you want me to... I never thought... Hang on, let's have a laugh here, guys. Let's have a laugh here. Come on, let's have a laugh. See what he's got to say. Don't ever talk to me like that again. Don't ever talk to me like that again, you junkie. Can't you? I'll tell you what, he's getting phone. Anyway, guys, I'm going now. I'll see you all on the other side, yeah? Take it easy, guys. God bless you. Squirrel Patch, on mute. I'm not on mute. I'll tell you what, I'll come back in a sec. I've got a bit of time to spare. Let me